first year at NIU, I think the thing I remember the most is probably pledging. Even though you were there. I can't do this.
My first year at NIU, oh my god, that's when I met my boyfriend. I just remember being welcomed by CST and having a good time and having some drinks being bought for me.
It was sad. I didn't know anyone. Plus, I don't remember my fiance was in Iraq at that time, so it was kind of, this is the school he went to, so it's kind of, I don't know anyone. I know it's depressing, but
I mostly remember my the floor that I lived on in my dorm. We hung out all the time. We were like a huge family, and so that was my best year in the dorms actually. So that's what I remember most. Was my family on D5 held house.
I remember that I was very intimidated. It was a very large campus and just a lot of people you didn't really know. You probably only knew like 10 people just from like high school or just maybe childhood friends.
The first time I was here it was kind of hard for me because I didn't really have anyone around here. So I don't know anyone, so I was just kind of like, just feeling out the community, feeling out the people. And so I think it was a lot of changing and allowing life to change me.
My first memory of the Asian community though was moving in my freshman year. And at that time, I believe AAA was wearing their AAA shirts. And one of them, or a bunch of them were helping me move in. And I went to get a drink of water. And I think it was like Heat Quatch or something. He told me not to drink the water because it would make me glow because of the radium in the water or something.
I met a lot of people and it was really slow to start off with just because, I'm coming from high school where I have my friends and I know who I'm with and my crowd and stuff like that and I'm comfortable. Then to come here to a big college campus and I guess the biggest thing would be without my parents, without having the control of my parents and, just having more freedom. It really changed things. It really made me view, school as a different way.
I think second semester I remember like all the parties because first semester didn't really go out that much and then second semester we used to party a lot. And that was the semester I no longer lived at my dorm.
Probably meeting one of my closest friends my first year. Well, she was like a lot older than me, but she was like 5 years older than me, She transferred from Oakton and then I think she did like a year or so at NIU. And so I think we met through ambassadors and then we hang out a lot.
It was sort of like me being thrown in, it's like the first day of school of kindergarten, like me being thrown into like an unknown community because I didn't really know anyone. And it was like I really needed to tear my walls down almost because I was so ready to, I was so used to having my walls up and not letting anyone change me.
Oh man, my first year back here, I was excited because I was away from it for a couple of years and coming back I was kind of excited because I had such fond memories.
Obviously meeting a bunch of new people and pledging because that was one of the main things I was going through the first semester.
I guess it's the people. The people that I've met. I'm not going to name them all because that would be way too long.
Okay.
Well, pledging, of course. Meeting you guys and the Asian community. I remember everyone just chilling, always hanging out, and and everyone chilling at the dorms, and it was just really fun because everyone was always together. You know what I mean? That's one thing I remember. Because you can always find everyone somewhere with someone else, walk down, and they're here, and I just remember everyone just always chilling together. And that's what I like. That's what I remember the most.
Well, I'm trying to think.
Well, the transition from high school to college and like also balancing soccer because I played here, and it was, I don't know, very eye-opening experience.
I felt like I didn't belong. It was like a new transition for like to be like Asian and in college, and so I was basically, like trying to find my own identity to see if I could find like people like Chinese and people to find out what to do and embrace my culture. And so it was like a struggle at first because I felt like I didn't belong and everything was just like, it felt like I was like struggling with like everything.
I was supposed to live in Stevenson, but I canceled my housing contract because it turned out like Justin Paxasihan, who I had never met before, I heard that like he had like an extra opening in his apartment. My brother actually knew his girlfriend Rose, and I got the word from him saying that Justin needed a roommate, so I gave him a call. And I actually drove up here. Like, I didn't know anybody, I didn't know where I was going, and then I just showed up at the old townhouse where we used to live, and I met him, and that was it.
I don't have a zero fade anymore.
I've changed in the sense that I've let people change me.
I don't wear medium shirts anymore.
I think I've learned a lot here at NIU. My experiences here have really enriched my education.
I changed a lot since I came to NIU. I've learned a lot through joining a sorority, through AAA, through animation. I've definitely grown more leadership, better communication skills, and definitely changed a lot as a person.
I did change a lot. I changed my major. I actually used to be engineering. That's a good point. My dad forced me to be an engineer because, Asian parents, especially Filipino, want you to be a doctor, engineer, whatever. But then later on in the college career, I basically had the guts to come up to him and be like, I don't want to be like that. I want to do something else. And, he actually finally, accepted the point that I was older and that I should be able to do what I really want to do. And so I had to switch my major to media communication, which is, 10 times better for me, and I enjoy it a lot.
Well, I think I become less stubborn. Like, I try to, relax a little bit, like if someone offers something, take the opportunity to just accept it because they're giving you something.
Over the years, people just tend to just grow up, on their own. So I think all of the petty stuff and the little drama stuff, I don't think I'm involved with any of that, Whereas when we're all younger, all of us, somehow or another, we all get wrapped up into that. So I think that I've matured in that sense.
I used to be quiet, very shy, and I didn't really go out that much, and then all of a sudden with Toot and Lynn, I could express myself a lot more. I'm more at times I'll be just really funny, and sometimes I'll be, oh yay.
This Asian community has really helped me a lot. I've met a lot of my lifelong friends because of coming to NIU. Helped me find my brotherhood, Kappa Pi Beta, helped me get involved.